I like Pokemon. Pokemon's really cool. In fact, it's probably the coolest thing in the world. No reason I'm saying that, just thought I'd bring it up. We're joined by Jess and James, who are blasting off at the speed of light. But they're not going to surrender now, but I will. Hi guys, how you going? Now, you got a little game here in the indie games area, Extravaganza Showcase Place, full of awesome. Yes. Official name. Tell us a little bit about Tiki Trials.
Yeah, so Tiki Trials is a game where you undertake a fast-paced gauntlet of platforming challenges to appease the Tiki gods.
He said that before.
It's more than once. But yeah, so it's sort of 150 levels, fast-paced action platformer. The whole game takes place on one screen, and your goal is simply to just walk from left to right. Once you get to the other side, the level changes, and back you go.
Oh, so how does it change? Like environmental changes, or yes?
Yes. So basically, the wall comes out and comes back in, and it will change. Well, they're predetermined levels, but they get challenging as they go on. So different blocks will come out and complete that level. The blocks go back in, and a new set will come out.
Wow! And
make different levels. Yeah.
How long have you guys been working on this one?
Yeah, so around just over a year, about a year and a half-ish. We started working on this game in our third year of study at AIE and have since graduated and released in April.
Yeah.
Oh, with Dr. Mike there?
Yes. Yeah, Dr. Mike. Yeah.
Dr. Mike was our very first guest on the very first show, where we used SingStar microphones held in mugs as our microphones. Don't go back and listen to it. It's awful. But enough about me. How far away is it from being released, or is it released now?
It's already out.
Sweet.
Yep,
good. Did my research.
Yep, came out April 30th. And well done on the research. Came out April 30th, and it's been on Steam since then. Great.
And how's it all going? Meeting expectations? I know Steam's a hard slog. It's much like YouTube.
Yes, it definitely is. We're part of Steam's summer sale right now, so we're getting some good traction there. But before that, it has been a little bit slow. But today, and the whole weekend, it's been really awesome to see people actually like the game. Good or bad, it's all good.
Yeah,
anything to add?
Our game is directed towards speedrunners who are right over there conveniently. And about a month after release, we introduced a free content pack with an extra 50 levels, and have since released a level editor where you can build your own levels. So at the moment, we've had a couple speedrunners play and stream the game on Twitch, and we're slowly sort of growing a community there. So yeah, it's been doing pretty well.
Right, and are you going to continue with rolling updates, more DLC, or are you moving on to something else in the near future?
So how do we want to answer that one?
Well, yeah. So the plan is to actually just sort of see how sales go, see whether we get traction and sort of grow this community. And if things go well and we can fund the development of more levels, we'd absolutely love to continue this project. If not, we have other ideas in the back burner, so it's no hassle.
Fantastic. And where can everyone find you and more information and get this fantastic speedrunner of a game?
Oh man, so you can find us at Tiki Trials Game on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Had to remember them all. Where else are we? Are we anywhere else?
Yeah, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Tiki Trials Game. We're on Steam, search Tiki Trials, we're like the fourth one down. And we're local Adelaide, we're stationed on Perry Street, so you can find us there and pick us up before the end of the sale.
See, that's what I forgot. We're here, we're local. We're Adelaide local.
Here, Adelaide local. And if you don't have time, perhaps visit Giovanni's gym. They'll be sure to be hanging around, a couple of Meowths, maybe a Persian.
Yeah.
I'm grinding that joke into the ground.
I need the rose.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I'm missing the rose.
One of the things that I really love about AVCon is going into the indie games section and finding out all the brand new, upcoming, and majority of the time, local games. We're joined here by Arak, who is the creative director of Sprite Night. Arak, welcome, and what can you tell us about this gorgeous game, basically?
Well, it's a atmospheric platformer. I wanted immersion. I wanted people to feel. I wanted people to feel that they could sit here and just relax and take in the whole environment.
Right, and what's the goal of the game? What's the story behind it?
The story behind it is you're a little fae, a little mushroom sprite, and it's a night that the town has been taken over by the fae, and not all of them are nice. Some of them are going to be mean to their little brothers and sisters.
What? That never happens in reality ever, especially when you're a little mushroom.
These are fairies. They are
fairies. Fairy mushroom. Mushroom fairies.
Yeah, mushroom.
I'll stop.
And so they've kidnapped one of your little brothers or little sisters. They are mushrooms. They're not brothers or sisters. They're family.
I'm confused right now. So who's get kidnapped by the mushrooms?
Your little sibling.
Right, good, I'm back. Okay, we're here. And is there an overall big bad boss who you have to come up against, or is it a progressive journey to find them?
It's more like classic platformer, so a lot of jumping around. They're tied up to a bell tower, so got to get right across the little town, avoid all the lights because mushrooms don't like lights, and you got to get and save this little sprite friend of yours before the sun rises.
Right, so you want to stay away from that mushroom kingdom then? SEO, we got to do it.
Yeah.
Now, as creative director, any trials or tribulations you run into? How long have you been working on this?
All right, yeah, we've been working on this for about 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive for 6 months' work. We can see here on the bottom. That's wow.
Yeah. It was a team of 7, and that we're a student team. We just honestly, we haven't not expected the response that we've been getting. We just wanted to put a game together and go right. We say, hey, wow, we've got a game out. To say we could make one, and yeah, 6 months. Team's been very dedicated. Trials and tribulations. Explaining Art Nouveau to young students, that was an interesting tribulation in itself. Because that was my inspiration. I loved the colours of Art Nouveau, the classic fairy tales, like, Grimm fairy tales, Hans Christian Andersen. I wanted that vibe. I wanted this to be children, adults can sit down and just go, oh, this feels like being told a story by my parents.
Awesome. That's a great way to describe it, I think. That you said it was atmospheric and get you in there, and just that description made me feel all warm and fuzzy. So that hasn't happened because I'm a cold, dead man with a cold, dead heart. Anyway, what's the plan for this? Is it released now, or will it be released soon? Where do you want to see it go to?
That's actually all, as I said, we have not expected the response we've been getting. We were just expecting to just push this out and go, hey, look what we can do as students. And instead we've had so many people coming up and going, when's this coming out? So, yeah, who knows where this might lead.
Corey Barlog, if you're listening, I know you are, big fan. Hit up Arak. He'll be able to give you the next God of War, but with mushrooms. Not in the Mushroom Kingdom, though. Just stay away from that. That's owned by people. These are... Arak, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know why I said coming. I'm the one who was here.